Emma loved her teddy bear, Mr. Cuddles, more than anything in the world. Mr. Cuddles had soft, brown fur and a little red bow around his neck. He had been with Emma since she was a baby, and they were inseparable. Emma took Mr. Cuddles everywhere she went, to the park, to school, and even to bed. One sunny afternoon, Emma and her parents went to the park for a picnic. Emma brought Mr. Cuddles along, as always. They spread out a big blanket under a shady tree and enjoyed their lunch. After eating, Emma and Mr. Cuddles played on the swings, slid down the slide, and built sandcastles in the sandbox. As the sun began to set, Emma's parents called her to pack up and head home. Emma quickly gathered her things, but didn't realize she had left Mr. Cuddles on the swing. They walked back home, and Emma was too tired to notice Mr. Cuddles was missing. That night, as Emma was getting ready for bed, she looked around for Mr. Cuddles. Panic set in when she couldn't find him. "Mom, Dad, I can't find Mr. Cuddles," she cried. Emma's parents looked around the house but couldn't find Mr. Cuddles either. They realized he must have been left at the park. Emma's dad promised they would go back first thing in the morning to find him. Emma tried to sleep but felt lonely and scared without her teddy bear. Meanwhile, at the park, Mr. Cuddles sat alone on the swing. As the moonlight shone down, he wished Emma would find him soon. The night seemed long and cold, but Mr. Cuddles believed Emma would come back for him. Early the next morning, Emma and her parents rushed to the park. Emma's heart raced as she looked around for Mr. Cuddles. They checked the playground, the sandbox, and under the trees. Finally, Emma spotted Mr. Cuddles on the swing, looking a bit lonely but safe. Emma ran to the swing and scooped up Mr. Cuddles, hugging him tightly. "I'm so sorry I left you, Mr. Cuddles. I promise I'll never leave you behind again," she whispered. With Mr. Cuddles back in her arms, Emma felt whole again. They went home, and Emma placed Mr. Cuddles on her bed, happy to have her best friend back. From that day on, Emma made sure to always double-check she had Mr. Cuddles.